it's Ann Kaplan from Mom Me, your mama resource from conception to college. Wherever you are on your mothering journey, we are here for you. And this week, the theme is Don't DIY. How to get help, why we need help, and today what I want to talk to you guys about are my best help hacks. And the first thing I want to tell you is if you think that you can't get help, think again. I want you guys to think again. And what I said on my last broadcast on Tuesday that really resonated with a lot of people is when I said, like, when you see someone who has help, that doesn't show what they have. That doesn't show how much money they have or what their financial status is. It just only reflects what they value. Because I bet you can think of tons of things in your life that you're doing right now that maybe on paper might not be the most sound financial investment on your part, but they matter to you, and so you make it happen. So what I really want for you guys to take away from this week is this matters. It matters for you to get help. And that doesn't mean you have to spend a lot of money on it, okay? So I want to talk to you guys about the two biggest things that I think we all need help with, and they are childcare and house care, okay? Everybody needs help with that in some way. And if you have literally no breaks from your kids, that is a priority number one. Anybody in this group who's a client of mine can affirm what I'm saying right now, which is one of the first things we work on in Whole Woman Happy Family is figuring out how to get you more me time. So how can we do that? Of course, there's the simple ideas that we all know of, like get a nanny, get a babysitter, put your kid in daycare, all of those things, and those are wonderful. But not everybody can do those things for a million reasons. Maybe your kid can't do those things, or maybe you can't afford those things, or whatever. I want to put some little seeds in your minds today, you guys, about childcare, okay? Think about this. If you're a working parent, it's actually cheaper for you to get an au pair than it is for you to put your kid in a full-time daycare, believe it or not. So you could actually be getting more child care with less work on your part for less money. Think about that. If you're paying for child care already, consider an au pair. You might blow your mind how much easier your life could be. If you can't afford childcare at all, consider doing a swap. Find another mom who's in the similar situation as you and swap. Like, I'll watch your kid on Monday and Wednesday if you watch my kid on Tuesday and Thursday. I have done that before and it works like a dream. If you have a business, a little side hustle you're doing as a mom, see if someone's willing to barter for childcare. I can provide free parent coaching, free doula services, all that stuff in exchange for childcare if I want to. You probably have something you can barter that you don't even realize. Another idea, if you have slightly older kids and you just want a break while you're in the house, consider getting a mother's helper. That's somebody who's a little bit younger than maybe you'd feel comfortable totally leaving the house, but someone who could totally come over to your house and watch your kid, play with your kid for a little bit while you're just in the other room. It can be a huge lifesaver, especially for parents who work at home. I mean, you could even hire like a 9-year-old or an 8-year-old that's watching your toddler. If you're in the next room, that's great. My kids have done that for other people in our family, and I've hired mother's helpers for myself before my kids were older. So that's a huge idea. If you're looking for a nanny, do a nanny share. It's amazing how much more affordable it is. We had a nanny share last summer with just one other kid. A nanny came and watched my son and one other kid, and we each paid her $10 an hour. She made $20 an hour, which is great for a nanny, and it was way more affordable. I couldn't afford to pay for a nanny just to come and watch Sky all by myself. It was huge. And the other thing I want to plant a seed about is, like, there's lots of people out there who want to do childcare, but they have kids of their own, and they're willing to work for a lot cheaper because that means that they can also bring their kid along, spend time with their kid, make a little money on the side. Your kid gets to have a playmate. Those are amazing ideas, you guys. A lot of times people just think, well, I can't afford a nanny, forget it. So if you think you can't afford childcare, you're wrong. You can figure this out. And what I really want you guys to take away from this video is this. Not having me time is not the solution, okay? You're right now, if you have no me time, if you never have a break from your kid, if you never get to be by yourself, basically what you're doing is putting yourself in a situation where it's just a ticking time bomb. It is a matter of time before you go completely bonker balls if you haven't already. So that is unsustainable. The solution can never be, well, I'll just like marginalize myself until I'm so sad and a shell of a human. That's not the solution. And if you think it is, come and talk to me, you guys, because my entire whole Woman Happy Family program is about breaking that mentality so that you can actually realize a life of super happiness and fulfillment and balance and be an amazing mom and show up for your kids. All of those things. You don't just have to pick one of them. You can do all of those things at once, and getting time for yourself is one of them. So I hope some of those childcare hacks are good for you guys. And what I'm going to be talking about next broadcast is mama pregnancy and birth stuff. Don't DIY your birth, you guys. I'm pretty sure you already knew that. But what do I mean by that? You'll have to tune into the next broadcast to hear. I love you guys so much. I hope this was a helpful video for you. And if you want more information on how to get more time for yourself and a little bit more of a handle and balance in life, I'm going to put a link in the comments below for the Turning Your Mama Hustle into Family Harmony audio, and I'll send it to you. Love you guys so much. Have an amazing week. Bye.